Hello guys, Brian back over here with a Singularity AGIX update. Okay, we did a video yesterday. I talked about AGIX and all the bullish indications here as far as the way oversold RSIs on this thing. Okay, you can see we came right down to that 200-day moving average, and that thing caught that thing perfectly for support. Okay, we closed the price gap over here from this breakout that we've never came back and retested yet. These things always come back and retest these breakouts, no matter if it's 2 days down the road or 10 months down the road. They always come back. All right, so that's one good thing. That is filled, and we don't have to worry about that anymore. Okay, we came back, we got the retest right off of this price zone, so that's a good thing to note here. All right, we have started a small bounce. We're up 5.87% today. All right, so you know, sometimes it's hard to believe that the pain might be over, but you know, as long as Bitcoin plays ball here, you know, this thing, we should have some kind of rally here out of this thing. Okay, it cannot go down forever. All right, that is our main resistance trend line here. You know, if we break out above that, let's call it, you know, 31 cents, we could be headed for a pretty decent rally out of this thing. All right, so let me go through here these other time frames. Let me get the 12-hour. All right, you can see the 12-hour RSI is at a 36 and a 23. It's flipped bullish down on the regular RSI on the bottom, and look how oversold. I mean, look down there. Look at this thing. Look how far down it is down there. I mean, it is just way at the bottom. Okay, so that's what you want to see out of these things. That's exactly what you want to see. You want to see them starting down there and running up. That gives them so much more upward potential. Okay, the 8-hour, you know, once again, you can see we're starting out way down here at the bottom again. This thing is started out down there. Okay, so that's great to see. The daily, once again, way down at the bottom. Okay, a lot of potential to move up here. The 4-hour, is going to need a correction. Okay, the stochastic gets at double 100s, so it's pretty tapped out right now as far as that goes. I was looking to see if there was any bullish divergence here. Boy, oh boy, just kind of almost a higher high on down here. It almost, geez, it technically, you know, you can. This high to this high is just a hair higher. Okay, and up here on price action, this low to this low, that's what I meant, this low to this low, and up here we had, you know, downward, this was upward. That's bullish divergence, but just barely. Okay, so I don't know if I'd count that or not, but that's on the 4-hour. We do need a correction on it. The 1-hour is on its way down and correcting. Okay, and it's at a 42 and a 51. It is bearish, and we need a rate correction on the regular RSI on that hourly. Now, what would be nice is if this thing, you know, we could get a, let's see what the support areas are through here. Let's put this on the 4. Yeah, okay, that would make, we're probably somewhere there and up here. Okay, so if we end up coming back down to the 25 cent, roughly 25 cent, 25089. All right, if we do lose that, we could be coming down to the 0.24429 area for support. Okay, our resistance up there that we ran into, that is at 0.26146. all right, if we can get through that, then the next area we would be looking at is up towards 27 cents. All right, I do not believe this rally's over. Bitcoin is very fragile right now. I'm not saying that thing, it's in a wedge pattern. It is at the bottom of the wedge. It's holding on, but barely. Okay, so we all know if Bitcoin does drop, you know, it's obviously going to hurt the altcoins. It always does. There's nothing we can do about that. It doesn't matter how bullish a coin looks or how bullish things are going. It'll tear everything down. Excuse me. So we have to be rooting for Bitcoin out there. Let me show it to you real quick instead of just talking about it. All right, on a daily, you can see that wedge. All right, and right now it is right at the bottom of the wedge. Just it's still inside of it. It's just holding on though. Look at that candle. I mean, that was some crazy price action today. You know, shot it up, shot it down, then shot it back up again. And Bitcoin is almost reset on the daily. The 12 and the 8, the 12 hour is reset, just turned bullish. Okay, and the 8 hour has turned up at 37 and 25, and it is bullish. Now, Singularity, I wanted to look at that weekly RSI on this thing. Wow, look at that. That is the one that should get you really excited. Okay, that weekly RSI is almost reset on the stochastic. We're at doubles, triple zeros, and the other 0.95. all right, once we have a flip and this blue number, the blue number is bigger than the orange number, that means we have flipped bullish on this thing. And the weekly can give you some massive pumps. Okay, that's long term. That's like the next month's worth of price action. So we could get a very nice run up here. And I've talked about this before. Okay, and I am not counting this out yet because nothing has broken as far as this goes. 2, 3, 4, and a 5. All right, no guarantees. But we have not violated, we have not taken out anything here. This is still absolutely in play. Could it happen? It could. Nothing is guaranteed. Let me put a trend-based extension on this once and see what that comes out to. Take the low to the high to the retrace. Okay, will give us something like that. Okay, which I think that's just a little too high there, maybe. Who knows? Maybe not. But your third wave is usually your longest wave in the move. Okay, so we would have had that 1, 2, or 3. You know, well, let's put it over here. It went that high, but let's put it over here. Fourth wave pullback, and then our fifth wave extension. All right, no telling. Oh, sorry about that. No telling where it could go, or even if it'll play out, but it's still in play and it's still looking good. So I hope that is what's playing out. We'll know more as time goes on. But that weekly, guys, that is the one we want reset and ready to go. All the other ones are the daily, the 12, the 8. All the higher time frames look fantastic. All right, we just need Bitcoin to play ball. We're holding support on that 200, which is fantastic. One other thing I want to look at here, I want to put a Fibonacci on this and see how far of a pullback we had on there. Let's put a from the bottom to the top. Oop. Let's try that again. From the bottom to the top here. Okay, let's slide that up. Pull this down to the bottom. Yeah, we came right down to that almost a 786. Okay, the 200 caught us up. We almost pulled back as far as we could go with this thing. Okay, we're down. Right now we're down from our top there. Where are we here? Let's see what this is. Geez, we're down 50 right now, 57% from our top in March, on March 15th. This one right here. Okay, so yeah, been a long ways down. I think it's about a time for a ride up here. You know, it just to get back to the 618 on this thing would take us up to the 41 cent area. The 702 is at about 45 cents, and the 786 is at 48 cents. So usually on a retrace, especially with that weekly, man, I'm just telling you, you know, sometimes you just you got to go with your gut on these things and what everything else is showing you. Okay, with all these RSIs more oversold than they have been in a long time. You know, things are just lining up and everybody's screaming bearish right now, you know, and that's when the market usually goes the other way. You know, it always goes the other way that everybody thinks it's going to go. That's That's how this thing stays in business. That's how they make money. So I'm not saying Bitcoin's going to break out or anything like that. I have no idea what's going to happen. Nobody does. But the technicals are pointing to some kind of rally coming. All right. Once that weekly gets reset, and it is oh so close. Wow, a 0.00 and a 0.95. It is just right there. So, all right, guys, please hit the like and subscribe. I would appreciate that so very much. I want to thank all you guys for taking any of your time to watch my videos. That means the world to me, and you guys are great. You're the reason I do this. I do not. I am not trying to make a living on YouTube. I do this for, a hobby, and YouTube is not going to replace my income. It's ridiculous how many views you would even have to get to make a living off this thing. So that's never going to happen. I'm happy with my life the way it is, and as long as it stays fun, I will continue making videos. So as long as you guys enjoy them, and like I said. So thanks a lot, guys. I hope everybody has a beautiful night. God bless everybody. Thanks. I'll talk to you soon.